What's going on, heroes? Poji4 here, and today we got ourselves a brand new Pokemon product box opening. It's been a while since I've done one of these, but this brand new set came out, Pokemon Sun and Moon. They got two of these. I got the Lunala one, because while I'm a Sun player, Lunala is the better legendary. But before we jump straight into this, I got 3 packs of the actual set, just as a little appetizer so you can get a taste of what we're looking forward for in this box. So I'm just going to jump right into the first pack and see if we can get some good stuff here. I know very little about this set because I couldn't participate in the pre-release. This is the code card, 1, 2, and 3 off the back. First card is Nest Ball. Okay, Nest Ball. I'm not familiar with that. Search your deck for a basic and put it onto your bench. That's pretty good. And then we have Aquanid. Water Bubble. Prevent all damage done to this Pokemon from water Pokemon. It's not that great, but that's okay. Professor Kukui. I heard this is a really good card. Draw 2 cards, and then your attacks do 20 more damage. Really good for my Garchomp deck. I keep talking about it. I have yet to actually show it to you guys. I should do that at some point. Zubat with Astonish. Choose a random card from your opponent's hand. Your opponent reveals that card and shuffles it into their deck. Okay. Torkoal. Singe. The opponent is now burned. I heard burned is a big part of this set. Body Slam for 50. Flip a coin. If heads, your opponent is now paralyzed. Rowlet. Little cutie. Pretty simple there. Tackle for 10. Leafage for 20. We got Drowsy with Psychic Boom. 10 times the number of energy attached to your opponent's active Pokemon, so a weaker Mewtwo. And Headbutt for 20. We've got Cutie Fly with Fly Around for 10. Any damage done to this Pokemon by attacks during your opponent's next turn. Flip a coin. If heads, prevent that damage. That's cute. Our reverse foil is a Surskit with Quick Attack. Flip a coin. If heads, it does 10 more damage. And we got Palisand for the rare. Wall of Sand. This Pokemon takes 20 less damage from attacks. Period. I figured it'd be from water attacks specifically. Absorb Vitality. Heal from this Pokemon the same amount of damage you did to your opponent's active Pokemon. That's okay. And then we got Water Energy. I like the look of the new energy. That textured look to it. There's supposed to be energies in every pack now. So that's the first pack. Our rare was Palisand. We got a Water Energy. Pack number 2. We got Primarina on the front. My favorite of the new starters. One, 2, and 3 off the back. Potion. We all know what Potion does. Trumbeak. Bullet Seed 20 times for each heads for flip 4 coins. Golbat. Super Poison Breath. Your opponent is now poisoned. Acrobatics. 10 plus 20 for each heads. Flip 2 coins. Fearow. Devastating Wind. Your opponent shuffles their hand into their deck and draws 3 cards. That's actually pretty cool. Nice disrupt right there. Slashing Strike for 60. Can't use Slashing Strike during your next turn. We got a Litten, Bite and Flare, pretty straightforward. Yungoos, Tackle and Bite, just like Bite and Flare, pretty straightforward. Surskit, we already know what that does. Wingull has Roost, heal 30 damage from this Pokemon, and it can't retreat during your next turn. So no offensive capability there. Oh, Reverse Foil Incineroar, this is a rare too. Fire Fang for 30, your opponent is now burned. Darkest Lariat, flip 2 coins, does 100 damage for each heads. Alright, what do we got next? Ooh, Toxapex, foil card. Toxic Spikes, whenever your opponent's active Pokemon retreats, their new Pokemon is poison. Very nice. And for Venoshock, does 50 plus a 50 more if your opponent's active is poisoned. So a really nice poison deck there. And then we got a Steel Energy to finish off the pack. So, lovely little Toxapex. Really good in competitive play in the video game. I'm still trying to put together a nice competitive team. Most of the Pokemon that I've started raising are very anti-meta. By that I mean that they're not meta Pokemon and the team's probably bad, but whatevs. Oh, we got Herdier. Treasure Hunt. Whenever you play this Pokemon from your hand to evolve one of your Pokemon, you may put an item card from your discard pile into your hand. That's not bad. Its attack is kind of bad, but that ability is not bad. Steenie. Sweet Scent, heal 30 from one of your Pokemon, or Stomp, flip a coin. If heads, it does 20 more damage, 20 plus 20. Poliwhirl, Double Slap, 30 for each heads, 2 coins. Wave Splash for 60. Makuhita, Surprise Attack for 20, flip a coin. If heads, this attack does, if tails, this attack does nothing. Strength for 40. Schnubble, Reckless Charge 20, flip a coin. If tails, this Pokemon does 10 damage to itself. It's basically like every other Pokemon we've seen with Reckless Charge. Ooh, Dark Rattata. I love that look. That texture to it. Null for 20, no energy cost requirement. There are Pokemon that have that now. No energy cost requirement for this attack. That's pretty nice. You could just throw that out there, and if like you're sending it out there to die, but at least you can do some damage before it does, without having to sacrifice an energy. Sandile, null for 20, crunch for 30. Flip a coin. If heads, discard an energy attached to your opponent's active Pokemon. Nice. Picky Peck, rock smash. Flip a coin. If heads, it is 10 more damage. Ooh, Charjabug, one of the new Pokemon. Well, so was Picky Peck, but I like Charjabug. You used him in the video game. Shocking Jaws, 20. Flip a coin. If heads, your opponent is paralyzed. An electric ball for 50. And after Charjabug, Parasect. Okay. Fury Cutter, 10 plus. Flip 3 coins. If one of them is heads, this attack does 20 more damage. If 2 of them are heads, this attack does 60 more damage. If all of them are heads, this attack does 120 more damage. Wow. Mushroom Drain for 70. Heal 30 from this Pokemon. Okay. And then we got a Fighting Energy. I would love to get a bunch of Reverse Foil Fighting Energies of this particular kind of energy, because I have a very strong Garchomp deck. My cameraman knows all about that. And I would love to use a full deck with these energies in it. Alright, so those were our 3 appetizer packs, I'd like to call them. So we got our Elite Trainer box to get into now. So let's open this up. Let me grab my keys so I can open this thing up. I have entirely too many things in my pocket. Hey, let's do this. Let's use my 3DS charger, because that's an appropriate use of an electronic device. Alright. So we got the usual sleeve. We got the usual set book. Let's open this up and see how this art looks. Where's the bottom? Here's the bottom. And there we go. We got the 2 legendaries and all 3 starters. And the art's looking pretty sweet. Love me Primarina. Decidueye looks pretty awesome too. Good stuff. Good stuff. So hopefully we'll pull at least 1 GX so we can show that off to you guys. Open the box. We got our energy pack. So at least I'll have plenty of energies. Ooh, what's this? This is new. This is new. Oh, this is cool. This is new. So let's go over this, because we got a new counter. We've got your burn counter, as per normal. We've got your poison counter, as per normal. Now, because they've introduced this new mechanic called GX moves, you can only do those once per game. You need something for that. So they have a brand new GX counter to mark your GX move having been spent. I guess you flip it down once you've used your GX. So that's really cool. That's really cool. And then we've got our Lunala sleeves. I really wish these Elite Trainer box sleeves were quality, because that's a really cool design. We got our code card. We've got our Lunala dividers. Our Lunala dice. And then we've got our 8 packs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. So we're going to fly through these 8 a little faster than we did the previous 3, because otherwise we'd be here all day. So let's just jump right into it. Code card. 1, 2, and 3. Alright, so we got Boldor. Woo! Cards flying, cards flying, cards flying. Boldor. Ooh, the new Ultra Ball. Not the reverse foil, but I like the look of it. Pinsir. Snubble. That cool new Rattata. That cool new Sandile. Picky Peck. Spearow. Ooh, reverse foil is Dragonair. Dragon's Wish. During your next turn, you may attach any number of energy cards from your hand to your Pokemon. Wow, that's pretty nice. And then Tail Smack. Our rare is Butterfly. Butterfree, excuse me. It is a butterfly, but whatever. Psybolt for 30. Can paralyze. Whirlwind for 80. Forces a switch. And then we got a water energy. Next pack. Code card. And 1, 2, 3. Alright. So we got another Aquanid. Got another Professor Kukui. Golbat. Picky Peck. Sandile. Snubble. Hero. Grubbin. Reverse foil is Cutie Fly. I actually like the patterning that goes on the bottom of the reverse foils. Ooh, we got an Oranguru. Foil. Instruct. Once during your turn, you draw cards until you have 3 cards in your hand. It's okay. It's a basic, which means you always have that option. This attack does 20 more damage times the number of energy attached to your opponent's active Pokemon. So, it's not great. It's a cool looking foil, though. And then an electric energy for our energy card. Should separate out Oranguru since he's a foil. Where is he? There he is. I haven't decided yet if there's any GX Pokemon I would put in my decks, but maybe I'll find something I'll like. Great Ball, Dartrix, Raticate to go with that Rattata, Marini to go with that Toxapex earlier, Roggenrola, Rattata to go with that Raticate that's literally in the same pack, Chinchou, Paris, Reverse Foil Rattata. Wow, we're just getting all the rats today. And Cloyster. Headlock, 330. Flip a coin. If heads, attack does 30 more damage. If tails, your opponent's active Pokemon is paralyzed. That's a cool attack. I can get behind that. It's either 60 or paralysis. Guard Press first, 80. During your opponent's next turn, this Pokemon takes 20 less damage. Cool. And then we got a Fire Energy. I like that they put energies back in the packs. Because the only other way you could have effectively gotten energy before was to get an Elite Trainer box for these energy packs like that. So being able to just get the energy you need by buying packs is really cool. It doesn't require you to buy these Elite Trainer boxes anymore. 3 off the back. Team Skull Grunt. I like this card. I love this card. I've heard of this card. There's a full art of it that I would really want. I'd love to put my Durant deck back together running this. Because this is a fun card. Look at your opponent's hand, make them discard 2 energy cards. Love it. Metapod, Granbull, Torkoal, Yungoos, Rowlet, Cosmog. Ooh, Cosmog. For those of you who haven't played the video game, spoiler alert, Cosmog evolves into the legendary Pokemon. And its attack is draw a card. That's really cool. It's nice to have that. Lillipup. Ooh, Reverse Foil Nest Ball. Search your deck for a basic Pokemon. Oh, and then put it onto your bench. No, and then put it onto your bench. Regular Incineroar, and then a Fighting Energy. Alright, we've got 4 packs left. We're halfway through. Not doing so good on the foils right now, to be honest. We've only gotten the Oranguru. Maybe we can change that. I'm certainly hoping so. Give me some of that GX. Repel! Your opponent switches his or her active Pokemon with one of their bench Pokemon. So, like half of a good gust of wind, I think. It's probably the way to look at that. That's really cool, though. I've heard that with the Toxapex. Just do a deck with that. You just repel, forces a switch, the new Pokemon comes out poisoned, then you Venoshock for knockout, or close to knockout. Pinsir, Timer Ball. Haven't seen one of these. Flip 2 coins. For each head, search your deck for an evolution Pokemon, reveal it, and put it into your hand. Then shuffle your deck. Okay, that's decent. Sandygast, Roggenrola, another Cosmog, we got a Fomantis, a Grimer, ooh, is that a rare too? That's a reverse full rare. Crocodile, False Accusations, that's a funny name for an attack, 20 plus, does 20 more damage for each card in your opponent's hand. That could be potentially devastating. For only 2 energy too, double colorless will get you there. Obsidian Fang for 120. Before doing damage, discard all Pokemon Tool cards from your opponent's active Pokemon. That's kind of decent. Alright. Ooh. There we go. We got ourselves a GX. We got Tauros GX. Look at that art. That is awesome. Rage for 2. 20 plus. This attack does 10 more damage for each damage counter on this Pokemon. That's about how Rage always works. Or Horn Attack for 60. Double colorless. Or Mad Bull GX for 2 colorless 30 times. This attack does 30 damage for each damage counter on this Pokemon. So it's like a much better Rage. And he's got 180 HP. That is really, really cool. That is awesome. I like the look of that card. That card looks awesome. Alright, we'll put him right over here with Oranguru and Steel Energy. Let's see if we can't pull one more. So I feel like GX is going to be the new thing. I think that was their answer to EXs. because EXs were really powerful and they were always really powerful, whereas GXs, while they have a big HP pool, they require you to evolve to them, so there's no more big bulky basics unless it's something like Tauros here. And you can only be super awesome with an attack once. So I think the likes of Mewtwo, which I have a deck of, is going to go by the wayside as the set rotations happen. So, next pack. Ooh, Wishy-Washy. Cowardice. Once during your turn, before you attack, you may discard all cards attached to this Pokemon and return it to your hand. You can't use this ability during your first turn, or on the turn this Pokemon was put into play. So it just kind of retreats back to your hand. Okay. Energy Retrieval. We all know what that does. Krokorok. Fomantis. Morlull. Skarmory. Poliwag. Sandygast. Reverse Foil Corsola. Call for Family. Get 2 basic Pokemon. Put them onto your bench. Surf for 60. Got a Stoutland. Ferocious Bellow for 50. During your opponent's next turn, the defending Pokemon's attack does 50 less damage. Nice. And then Hammer in for 120. And then we got a Dark Energy. Alright, down to our last 2 packs. 1 Solgaleo, 1 Primarina. Let's do the Primarina pack. One, 2, and 3. Alright, there's a double colorless energy right out the gate. We got Pyukumuku. Innards out. This Pokemon is knocked out by damage when opponent's attack. Put 6 damage counters on the attacking Pokemon. Cool. Continuous tumble 30 times. Flip a coin until you get tails. Does 30 for each heads. Krokorok. Spearow. Grimer. Rowlet. Drowsy. Cutiefly. Reverse Foil Butterfree. We already know what Butterfree does. And a Masquerain. Struggle Bug 30, 1 energy. Move an energy from your opponent's active Pokemon to one of their bench Pokemon. That's kind of neat. And we got our Fire Energy. Alright. Last pack. Here's hoping for another GX. Would love another GX. So another foil. Just anything shiny right now. 1, 2, 3. Am I holding it upside down? I think I am. So, first card. Pelipper. There's an Ultra Ball. Very nice. Corsola. Poliwag. Looks like it's made out of wool. So welcome to Poliwag's Woolly World. Got a Dewpider. Energy Evolution Eevee is a thing again. Stuffle. Litten. Ooh. Reverse Foil Pokeball. We all know what Pokeball does, but I was actually taken aback by it because it looks really cool. Okay, we got another foil. We got Arcanine. Searing Flame for 60. Opponent is now burned. Firestorm for 190. But discard 3 fire energy from this Pokemon. Maybe with burning energy we can make that work. And then we got fairy energy. So, this is pretty much the haul here. Not really much of a haul. It's kind of, I think, a little subpar for what I usually get. But we got our first GX. Looks really good. And then we got Arcanine and Oranguru. So, I think that's it for now, guys. I really had fun opening these up, built some good cards. Definitely will be planning on getting more of this in the future. Tax returns are coming up. Might get myself a box. Maybe we'll do a box opening, like a proper box opening. That could be fun. But that's all for now. Hope you guys enjoyed. Stay tuned for future videos. If you liked it, please leave a like and subscribe. And until next time, heroes, I'm PojiForce, and you guys stay awesome. Take care.